In this video, I'm going to show you how to properly set and synchronize a Longines VHP chronograph. This is not a standard quartz watch. It has a hidden programming system, and if you don't understand how it works, it can be very confusing. Also, this watch requires a specific procedure when replacing the battery, but that is beyond the scope of this video. The first thing to understand is that the crown does not work like a normal watch. It has 3 states. You can press it like a button. You can leave it in the neutral position for normal operation, or you can pull it out for time setting. In the pulled-out position, pressing the pushers allows you to move the time back and forth in 1-hour steps. The key point is this: pressing the crown is how you control the system. In the neutral position, the pushers operate the watch like a standard chronograph. Start and stop with the upper button, reset with the lower. To access the hidden functions, press the crown 4 times. Wait for 2 seconds. Press 3 times. Wait for 2 seconds. Press 2 times. The watch responds, and we are now in programming mode. Rotate the crown and set the hands to 5:30. Once at 5:30, press the crown. All hands move to their respective home positions, and the date window displays the Longines logo. Once inside, pressing the crown switches between the hands to be adjusted. Each hand is adjusted by rotating the crown. First, set the chronograph hour counter to 12. If the Longines logo is not visible, rotate the hand until the logo is centered in the window and the hand is aligned at 12. Press the crown again to select the running seconds at 6 o'clock. Set them to 60. Next, the chronograph minutes at 3 o'clock. Set them to 30. Then, set the hour and minute hands exactly to 12 o'clock. Next, the chronograph seconds. Set them precisely at 12. Finally, we return to the chronograph hour counter, already set at 12 with the Longines logo fully visible. Long press the crown to exit the hand calibration mode. The hands return to display 5:30. Now, rotate the crown to set the time to 1:30. At 1:30, we enter the Perpetual calendar setting position. Press the crown to enter. The watch now displays the date in the window, the month using the chronograph seconds hand, the year using the hour and minute hands. Each press of the crown selects the function to be adjusted, and rotating the crown changes its value. The date here is the 5th. The seconds hand points to 4, which corresponds to April. Each position from 1 to 12 represents a month. 1 is January, 12 is December, and the rest follow in sequence. The next press of the crown selects the date. Turning the crown will either advance or move the date back by 1 day, depending on the direction. Press the crown again to select the year, indicated by the hour and minute hands. At 2:30, the 2 represents the decade starting from 2020. At 2:05, the year is 2021. At 2:10, 2022, and so on. After 2:45, which corresponds to 2029, the next step moves to 3 o'clock, representing 2030. From there, the sequence continues into the next decade. For now, we return to the current year. The calendar is now correctly set. Long press to exit the calendar setting mode. The hands return to 1:30. Press and hold the crown again to exit programming mode. The watch returns to normal operation. Now you can set the exact time by pulling the crown out and rotating it, just like a normal watch. You can also easily adjust for time zones or daylight saving time using the pushers in the first click position. This is one of the most advanced quartz systems available. It requires a more structured setup, but once you understand the logic, it becomes very easy to control. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like.